I'm going to show you how to create a Google My Maps collaborative map and how to add elements to the map. When I go to Google My Maps, I usually search it in the search bar and then go to it from the search results. It is not an icon in your waffle at the moment. When you go to it, you'll get to a landing page where you'll see maps that you've created or have been shared with you. You can click the plus create a new map to create a blank map. I'm going to click on one that I've already created and show you how to add some elements to it. Here we are on a map, and the first thing you can do is add a title and a description to the map. So I'll leave this map alone because I've already added the title and description. And now we can add pins to the map, and anyone that is sharing this map with me can add their own pins as well. And we can do that by zooming in and moving around on the map to find the location we're looking for. And it's going to be the whole world, not just the United States. Or you can type a specific place in the search bar and Google will take you to that location. So this is where we were born. So I'm putting Orange, California. It will drop a pin right on Orange, California. Now I could put my own pin here, or I could add to map and Google will drop this pin right on that location that it already selected. Once there, I can modify this pin by clicking the pencil, and then I can change the name and add a description. This is where I can add a lot of information. And if you're collaborating with students on a map, I suggest you have them add their name to either the title or the description so you know who put the pin there. You can see that I can have the option to remove Google's map information for this area or leave it there. And you'll see a camera icon also for adding images, but I'll show you later how to add images. Once we're done writing a description, and you have a lot of room for writing here, so kids that are using this could really go into detail about this location and why it's important. You can click Save when done. And then we have options to add other things to this map. So the pin can be changed to a different icon and a different color. Icons are categorized to make it a little easier to find. And if you hover over them, it'll tell you what they are. I'm going to choose the heart, click OK, and then change the color. When I X out, you'll see that that's changed. There's the pencil again to edit. Here's the image button, and you can add all kinds of things like photos, things from your drive, image. You can do an image search, and you can also add YouTube videos. So many possibilities for content and media that you could add here to a pin. And you can add many different images and videos to a pin, so it's not just one. Once I've chosen something, I click Save, and now the other options here are to add driving directions, which you probably wouldn't use with students, or to trash the pin. When I click off, then that information goes away. If you click on the pin, you would see it again, and now you'll see it in this untitled layer. So a layer is basically a place where you categorize pins. So this would be a list of all the pins that we're placing on here about our birthplaces. And I might add layers to this for places that we want to visit or places that we went to school. So things like that. It just allows you to categorize them. You don't have to have more than one layer on a map, though. Now, another thing you can add to the map, if you'll see up at the top, you have backward and forward arrows. You have the hand, which allows you to move the map around different places. Maybe you're screencasting and you want to show students where things are. You can also drop a pin from scratch using the pin tool, and then that gives you all of the same editing features that I just showed you on the first pin. I'm going to trash this one. You can also add a line to the map. So maybe I want to draw a line from Orange to Anaheim. And then when I drop the line there, it becomes just like a pin, and I can add a title and a description and all the other elements you would add to a pin. So maybe this is a map of the Civil War battlefields, and this line represents a journey from one place to another, and that journey has a story to it. So I may want to add some elements to explain about that. I can also measure distances on the map. So I can measure from Anaheim to Orange County, and then you can even measure two-dimensional shapes. So I could measure to these different points and then close this, and it'll tell me how many acres that is, for example. And so there's all kinds of math applications here with the measurement tool. It will also measure in different units for you. And so that's a little bit about how you add elements to a collaborative Google My Maps.